Long before any new Hotpoint products are launched, there are important questions which must be asked. Will the new products meet customers' expectations in all the features they have to offer? Or better still, will they exceed them? But today there's an even more important question. Will the new arrival fit comfortably into today's environment? For this is a time when new ideas in design are changing more radically than at any time since the 1960s. It was the introduction of the fitted metric kitchen almost 30 years ago that dictated the size and appearance of the appliances that followed. Consumer choice was limited. Sharp, square profiles and an almost universal use of white and cream predominated. Today, however, the climate is changing fast, and in every direction there are distinct signs of a move towards more expressive lines and a more creative use of colour. Softer, contoured forms are returning to the scene and can be seen everywhere, from curvaceous cars to stylish moulded interiors. The new mood is rounder, more expansive, more individual. Today's and tomorrow's homes are more visually exciting, with colours, fabrics and furnishings chosen to complement and coordinate rather than achieve an exact match. At the same time, there's been a move away from the dark wood kitchens of the 1980s. Today's choice is for lighter woods and for chrome and metallic surfaces. Fitted units replaced by freestanding items, with many more items on display to add colour, contrast and variety. For Hotpoint, the implications were clear. Hotpoint laundry and refrigeration products must change and adapt to the new climate so that they could complement the new kitchens. But before this could happen, it was vital to identify the different design aspects influencing the style and appearance of today's kitchen. For this, Hotpoint turned to design consultant Hayden Williams, whose name is internationally known and respected in many of Europe's major industries for his pioneering work in the materials, colour and finish of today's products. What did his team discover?
We identified three distinct areas for the kitchen. The natural, more harmonious look. In complete opposition to that, the more high-tech, if you like, professional chef aspect. And in between those, the most recent phenomena, a mix of materials as we call it, which puts together wood, metal and colour in an interesting mixture.
Once having defined these three distinctive influences, Hayden Williams' team then moved to interpret these within the Hotpoint brief. And their starting point? The natural look.
The natural look is something that started 10, 12 years ago, and the key point is the use of wood, sense of craftsmanship and a feeling for harmony. For the new natural kitchen, the woods are lighter, the graining is less obvious, the details are less fussy. It's a much more elegant solution. For that kitchen, we looked at creating a harmonious colour solution using what we call natural linen, a cream-coloured shell, with a control panel which is slightly darker, the graphics also being very harmonious, and in the end creating a quiet, harmonious solution to fit within a natural kitchen.
From the natural look, the team then turned its attention to the extreme opposite and the world of high tech.
Well, the high-tech look is very much the professional chef's kitchen, and the influence of that on materials, utensils, use of stainless steel, brushed chrome, producing a very functional but yet a very attractive high-tech appearance. To meet that more hard-edged interior style, we looked at using the Hotpoint white as a shell, which is very clean, very bright, and bringing a piece of contrast into that. In the control panel, we've adopted a metallic grey, which we call mercury. That enhances the shapes and gives a very modern look. And the graphics are light against that mid-tone background, creating a very crisp, tight, high-tech look.
The natural look, the high-tech look. Two distinct contrasts. But what of the third of today's kitchens? The kitchen of mixed materials. Hayden Williams again.
For the in-between scenario, we call it the mix of materials because that's exactly what it is. The kitchen is created from the use of natural materials with metal for the efficiency and practicality, Fashionable colours also entering into the kitchen, so the odd shelf or drawer or cupboard front can be coloured a new colour. Glass is also there, and this mix of materials obviously is a blurring of the two previous stories. For that kitchen environment, we've obviously got the naturalness for the natural linen story will fit it, and taking a slightly harder edge look, the mercury high-tech product will fit into that, and also more importantly white will also fit within that sort of kitchen. White by no means is out of the picture, it's very definitely in the picture. White will produce the most neutral, the most hygienic looking answer to style, and what we've done is to modernize it with graphics which are slightly harder edged to black. The white of course itself complements the forms excellently, so he's still very much a strong partner within the total scheme.
In all these ways, today's new Hotpoint product ranges have emerged as a direct result of solid research and the application of imagination and creativity. And the result? Colours and contours to complement the traditional, the individual, and the most functionally minimalist of today's kitchen interiors, expressed in a range of products which lead the industry in design, style, and colour.
By taking the viewpoint we've adopted, the natural look, the natural linen, in contrast the mercury and white giving a more high-tech look, and the updating of the white gives the consumer more choice, more ability to pick the products that will fit admirably into their kitchen environment. In other words, they can identify with it and make it their own.
Both for today and for whatever the future holds.